Hello, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Crack and Yap. Today, I'm gonna be doing something a little different, something I've never done before. Normally, whenever I record Crack and Yaps, I do them at the same time, right? So I record me opening the packs and doing the commentary of what I'm opening at the same time, and it's all quote-unquote live. So as I'm recording this right now, I'm actually the camera that you're seeing and me speaking at the same time. This is happening at the same time. If I put my hand in the frame, you can see my hand. I can wave it around. I can flip it upside down. So all this is live. And like I said, normally when I do these recordings of Crack and Yaps, I do it live. But this time around, I want to do something a little different, and I want to do some post commentary. So I'll be opening the packs right now, and I'm actually going to be commentating over the packs as I edit. And the reason for that, and finally going to reveal the actual pack I'm opening, or, you know, if you looked at the title, you'll know that I'm going to be opening some War of the Spark, specifically Japanese War of the Spark. So I'm really excited for this because I know War of the Spark has, Japanese War of the Spark specifically has the Japanese alt art Planeswalkers, which obviously if you follow my channel enough, you know I love Japanese alt arts. So I'm really excited to open this, but obviously, since all the cards are in Japanese, it's going to be really hard to commentate over what any of the cards are. So I figured that I would open the box on camera, kind of record myself doing that, and then as I'm watching the footage back, and I look up the card names, I'll be able to kind of give a little bit better commentary on all of that. So, yeah, that is what I'm doing. So, I will pass it off to editing Ethan here, in this really cool transition as I begin to open the cards. Hello again. Hopefully I did some cool editing stuff there to transition this, but this is the post commentary from editor Ethan here, recording this after obviously I opened all the packs, and I have by this point in time did the research on all the cards, so that way I can start talking about them. But here we go. So I'm opening 9 packs. I think this is currently in the boxes that have 36 packs, so hopefully there will be 4 parts of this, of me opening War of the Spark, because I think War of the Spark is really cool. It's the first kind of big lore event in MTG that kind of changed MTG lore. So it was really cool to open this, especially right now as I think Reality Fracture is coming out in 2026. Yeah. So that's supposed to be another kind of big lore moment for MTG, like in-universe stuff. So really exciting to see that, and I think it's really cool that I'm opening. I get to open War of the Spark. So yeah, I think. So some of the hits, obviously, looking for Finale of Devastation, I think is one of the more expensive cards. Bolas of Citadel as well is always a great playable. And the most expensive card is the Japanese alt art Liliana Planeswalker, which I do have a chance of getting in these Japanese boosters. You can see here I just pulled an Ugin, and you can see I kind of put the Obnix list to the side as well. So these Japanese, the reason I want to open the Japanese set booster boxes a lot is because of the Japanese alt arts and the fact that they show up more in these sets. So I really love the Japanese alt arts that they did for obviously Strixhaven, but then War of the Spark is here also having that same treatment. So I think it's really cool. And so I've been setting them aside and collecting them. So this will be the start of my collection. But yeah, here we are, pack number 3. We got a cool Ashiok. So one of the reasons I really want to collect the Japanese alt arts is if you look at the the painting of all the Japanese alt arts, the effects from the art blend into the frame, which I think is really cool. So you can see the Ashiok smoke kind of blending into the frame there, and it's just so cool. So they did a really good job of those, and even if I don't get any of the expensive alt arts, just the fact that I'm getting a few of them, I'm like, man, I just love looking at them and saying that I have them. So Here we go. Like I said, I've never opened War of the Spark before. Oh, nice, a Vrask. Yep, I remember this one. That Vrask is really cool. And there's a little spoiler. I did pull a Finale of Devastation. The most expensive card. I think that's not the Liliana, though. I don't know how much it is in the Japanese printing. Because the Japanese printing, it's one of those cards that has so much rules text that no one wants to play it in Japanese. But a great game ender and free creature tutor for green. So yeah, I mean that's a hit. That is one of the best cards in this set, so really excited. And then I didn't get to show off that Vrask very much, but that Vrask looks so good. You can really tell like the anime influence on it, so I'm really happy with it. D-Spark, classic Orzhov removal spell, so you can actually see I put it to the side because I'm an Orzhov player. So anytime I get a good Orzhov spell that can kind of be put in anywhere, I usually like to put it to the side. Single combat, a really good spell actually. It's a symmetrical board wipe, but everyone chooses one creature that they get to kind of keep, and then I believe no one, I don't remember if it's opponents or if it's no one, gets to cast spells. Players can't cast spells, so nobody gets to cast spells, cast any creature spells until the end of your next turn. So everyone chooses one creature that they're stuck with for an entire round. So it's a really fun card. A board wipe you don't get to see very often. There's a lot of cards in this set that I'm like, oh, this is a cool card that I don't really see very often in Commander. Ooh, Massacre Girl, nice. That's a good one. I have the Secret Lair for the Massacre Girl from the City Styles, same as my Teysa. But I love Massacre Girl. What a good pickup. What a great character. Really fun card there. Another really good board wipe in my opinion. Because it'll almost always be asymmetrical, assuming you do it properly, because you'll still have you get to keep your Massacre Girl. So that's really cool. But yeah, really cool. I've never opened War of the Spark, so this is a really fun experience for me, getting to open. I always love to open sets I've never gotten the chance to, especially since I wasn't playing Magic at the time that War of the Spark came out. Manageo, that's a cool card that I didn't know of until I opened it. ETB scries 1 and then is a mana rock. It is 3 mana, so that's maybe one of the reasons why we don't see it very often in Commander. Because most of the Commander mana rocks are 2 mana, but I think it's really cool for 3 mana, and it ramps you on 3, which is quite nice. I'm surprised more people don't play it. Obviously, you can see I got the Huatali there as my anime art. There's also a card I showed off there that I put in the pile, Bolt Bend, a weaker deflecting swat, or like a strictly worse deflecting swat, but still pretty good. It's 5 mana, change target of a spell, but you can actually cast it for 1 red if you own a creature with 4 greater power. So that actually might be a card that I take out of. At first, I obviously put it in the bulk area because I didn't know what the card was, but after reading it, I'm like, Bolt Bend's actually pretty playable, especially as a budget version of your deflecting swats or your redirect lightnings, etc. I actually don't even know. I haven't really been counting packs. Oh, okay. I think this is the last pack here. So here we go. I believe this is the last pack. If it's not, I'm gonna look really dumb. But the video ends somewhat abruptly based on the way I edited it. So thank you guys. I'll say my goodbyes here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everyone tuning in this. I'm really happy that I got to do it this way, and I think this was a great experiment to try to do a video this way. So here we go. This is the mythic rare I got, Nico Bolas. Really cool last card to get. But as the video is winding down, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and we'll see if I do the next video like this. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time.